Hello.
Hello, 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 hello. It's been a while.
Yeah, Billy and Bear here.
We are back.
We're back.
And it's always good to do these videos. Billy and I have talked about doing it, and then we get involved in other things, and we never set the time aside to actually do a video.
Yeah.
So we decided, well, today we got a little bit of time.
Yeah, don't look at the clock.
Oh, I know. So,
Yeah.
and I'll kind of turn it over to Billy because
Yeah.
I think what we're going to
Yeah.
talk about is it's sort of beyond my realm of understanding somewhat.
Yeah, no, I think we just have to bring it in. But
Yeah,
I'm just noticing, it's a big topic right now, or listening to people's speech and where they're at. But
yeah,
just so you know, where are we on the scale? If time were a thing. It's October what 2nd,
yeah,
2024, and
yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
so energy in the middle of change, full
Oh
moon on
boy,
top of that. So
a lot is happening.
yeah,
I do a lot of conversations with different people for various reasons. But what I'm picking up from them is like, what the hell is going on?
yeah, yeah.
And it's not just in politics, it's in what's going on in the world here. I mean, there's a lot of
The
dark
world,
things that are happening,
yeah, the world is changing, and
and it
people
is
are
change.
noticing now.
Absolutely. So, how do we handle that?
Yeah.
How do we go within? And
Hmm.
so, Billy and I were talking about that earlier, and
So let's do that now.
okay,
Because even for us to have a topic to talk about, our intention is always heart based,
right,
right? So, what is the energy now? What is the universe calling us to bring to the table? And everything you just mentioned, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but do you notice how that kind of puts you in a space of, right? You're up here, out there, like in your head, really, trying to make sense of things already. You're doing like that. This is how we were trained,
yeah,
right? Be in your head, blah, blah, blah. So, we literally, when you're in that state, it's about getting grounded again, coming back to, your own center point, your truth, your peace, your any answer you need is right in here,
right,
right? And so we have always that was our pact, like our contract 10 years ago. Look, when we talk, it's going to be 5 days. Well, that was my rule. But and it's that male energy, the divine masculine that you so wonderfully show, where you're like, you go there,
yeah,
and so we're being called to in this tumultuous time. If we have to pull the gift, if you're ready to flip it, it's wow, this is really making me really honor me and come into my own presence, and anchoring or be who I am, and like we're feeling the change. The veil's getting thinner, so yes, there's bad stuff, but we're also feeling good stuff. So that we always have a choice. So it's so important to choose. So even in the moment, and I actually wanted to start the video like that, and then I forgot until we felt that feeling. So what do? It's like that quick grounding, right? Connecting back with Gaia. So even when you intend to, start, I don't know, because we want to be heart based. It's first, we have these influences, but no, we're choosing to come at it from a higher level, right?
right.
Our own truth. That's why we click and we flow, because once we agree, yes, we're in that heart. What do they call that?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Right? That famous scientist, doctor, whatever,
Yeah,
meditation guy,
right, right.
heart coherence or
Yes,
whatever, right?
yes.
That isn't that the term he uses?
It's
So
something like that.
yeah. And then
You probably all know it. We just
yes, I know they're
forgot.
all saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah. But yes, and when you're in that flow. And easily, because we were talking about that too. How easily when you're then, because we haven't seen each other for a while. I started taking care of my dad, and so then you're in, like, I call it a soup. So now it's another, people that maybe don't understand the importance of operating or living through your heart,
yeah.
kind of thing. And because that's what grounds you, that's what connects you to spirit. That's where, you can be that soldier, boots on the ground.
Absolutely. And I had somebody ask me, they said, Barry, you always talk about, you're living in through your heart.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know that? And that's actually a difficult question, but I answered it very quickly, and in the sense is I just know it.
Mm-hmm.
I just know what is right. I don't make decisions out of fear, although the world is such that it's presenting a lot of fear to a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people, including myself. But when I go through my heart, what feels right for me? And it's always love.
Yes.
And it's even if I don't agree with people's statements or what's going on in the political arena, um, I don't want to live as a reaction to what they're doing. Um,
Yeah, because you feed into it. That's what they
right,
want. That's
exactly.
that's what's yeah.
That's what they want, and
Uh,
I'm not doing it.
so make new choices, right? Different choices.
Make new choices because whenever I go to sleep at night, I want to go without something on my mind that is bothering me. And so I turn it all over to my higher power and I fall right to sleep. And it really works.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even boosting it up and listing what you were grateful for that day.
Very much so.
Yeah.
And in the morning,
You wake up with that energy.
I welcome the
Mhm.
day with happiness, excitement. Yeah, I'm a realist. I know there's going to be things that are going to happen during the day that could be upsetting to me, and it is that way. But then I collect my thoughts, and by the time I'm ready to go to bed, I've turned it over to the universe.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
I'm going to share with the audience, like witnessing what he's saying. Have you noticed how, like, he goes into his center? Like, that was a prime example of operating through your heart, like everything he was saying, because we were trained to think, be in our heads, right? So the brain works in pictures. So when somebody says something, you're automatically forming this picture, right? So I just want the people to just take a break for a moment and feel that, because everyone's question is, well, how do you do that?
Right.
And you said it's just a knowing, and it is. It's the spiritual knowing because he operates from the heart. That's been a quest for mine. Like when I figured it out, that's when I started truly operating. Right. I got out of fear, but I came from a background, an ancestry line of fear stuff. So it really was that work. But when you know it, you can't unknow it.
Yeah.
Like once you know what I put out comes back.
Yeah.
Oh, like we're always in charge. But then again, we can always change the vibration and bring it back. So, like the big intention, because I do want to get deeper on some things, is what do we do? It's the grounding, and we kind of set our intentions because we operate more from the hard base because we know what it's like when you don't,
Oh, yeah.
It's after a while, it's like learning a new instrument, right? You practice, and then you don't have to ask anymore. It's like The Secret when it taught how to manifest the free parking, an open parking space in front of the mall, that kind of thing, which worked great when you do it, right?
Yeah.
But after a while, you're no longer intending. It's just an automatic intention because your energy is the intention, right? Mm-hmm. So you don't have to say it anymore. So we really are at that place, if I dare say that, yeah. If you operate, through your heart, like we trust that. That is the strong point. That is the beacon of light, no matter what the storm looks like. And whenever your gut gives you some kind of warning of anything, because it could be somebody saying something, you're hearing it on the news or blah, 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 just taking that breath and coming back here. Like I'm going to just repeat it one more time because repetition is what helps us make the connection. It's like taking a simple breath. That's how easy it is to come into your 0 point. You said, people ask me, how do you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you automatically did it. Like even the physiology, you just came into and you shared the knowingness. And you know what? We all have that knowingness.
Yeah.
You're just a beautiful example. So thank you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful.
Another tangent,
I've always the most difficult thing that I deal with, it's not something outside of me. It's
Mhm.
within me. The thing that would keep me awake at night is me. It's I'm having difficulty. Uh, I think I think you'll understand this, of being in that loving, unconditional loving energy. I'm in judgment, and that's what keeps me awake. And so when I let that go, I just take a deep breath and I just let all the judgment go. I am in my heart. I'm in love. Even if somebody says something that I disagree with or does something, not so much personally, but in a nation
A
worldwide
world thing,
way,
yeah.
I let it go and I send love. I mean, even the people you would think, what? You send love to that
Yeah,
schmuck?
ultimately, that's the goal.
That is the goal.
It'll
And
just
it's,
raise you higher. It'll touch them, even if they don't accept it.
but it really, the thing is, it releases it for me.
Yeah,
And then next thing you know, I'm out. I'm dozing.
yeah. You
So
come back to that peace
yes,
because that's your true essence.
it is.
It
It
is
really
that
is.
peace.
Yeah.
And so this leads into, well, first, I was talking about setting intentions, and we kind of automatically do, but even when we do videos like this, even prior, it is a sacred thing. I do want to create a sacred space. I do ask for the higher guidance to flow freely through us. I do ask. I place a copper dome of protection because that energy, kind of protects any kind of psychic, whatever, blah, 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 or interference. So, it's a spiritual kind of warrior thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
we do our little ritual things. And same when we are learning to reframe our beliefs and our mind. So stating an intention before you do things. Like in the beginning of this, it used to be a little more hardcore of,
Yeah.
we connect with Mother Earth, we connect with Source, we call in our I am presence, right? These aren't haphazard, and there's
Right.
like no script, no whatever.
Yeah.
What comes out of us, we're just trusting that that's what Spirit wants us to share.
Yeah.
And then I want to circle into what you were saying about, what keeps you up at night and that stuff, because those are beautiful tips, so already this is like already huge. And ultimately, as we're transitioning right now in the awakening, right? So by spring of next year, we're really like, as you're noticing, you're saying world things. Yeah. We're awakening to things are beyond our little bubble, right? It's kind of being forced upon us, almost feels, but you know what? We've been avoiding things and, we're in the great awakening. And it's time to look at these things. So letting go and coming back to peace, like you shared, is the number one thing because there's nothing more important than that you feel good because you are always vibrating and always manifesting and calling to yourself in the present moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your point of power is always in the present moment.
That's right. And boy, are we being reminded of that now.
Mm-hmm.
With the storm we just experienced here in Florida.
Which we know was a manufactured storm.
Well, that's what we feel. We feel
yeah. There's stuff
controlled, and that's our belief. And we have reasons to believe that.
As do millions.
The compassion that we both feel for the people that are involved in that, and right now, I mean, I've been to those areas. And my heart just it breaks for what people are going through, the suffering they're going through. I mean, that was my business. I was a firefighter, so I saw the tragedies of people and what they went through. And all you can do outside of physically helping them the best way you can is send them love, send them unconditional love and support. And I believe that energy that from all of us, sending that love to people that are suffering. It is.
It's a prayer.
It is a prayer.
It's a prayer. And a prayer is mostly the asking. So the asking, yes. And as long as you can shift to what Bear just said, that love, and not see the pain. Everything's a mirror in the universe. So as soon as you see tragedy, you reflect upon your own stuff. Up comes a vibration, and guess what? You're not helping them at all. You're making the pain, the storm bigger. That's why the news constantly repeats negatives to make the storms bigger than they really are. And other, I'm talking about issues, different things, right? It's a form of brain, whatever. I'm a hypnotherapist, so I know how the consciousness and subconsciousness work. And I want to get to that, and yeah, that is tragic and it's painful, but I commend you as somebody whose career was that, because everyone has those PTSD scenes, and these things will bring it up. And, look, we're about to face a lot of other stuff, but our power is in the love and to be able to release that. So even right now, setting an intention to now ground, feel your roots, connect instantly in that moment. Like Bear showed us a minute ago, but I'm challenging you too to just be one with spirit in that moment and kind of expand the scene, expand the awareness, expand the love frequency, expand beyond. All of a sudden, I am presence. I am source. What you're doing is you're claiming you're one with it all. And if you close your eyes, it might be easier, but you could see yourself then with your guides, right, with the people. Let yourself connect with the love and the vibration of Mother Earth, where all of us are just an extension and all of our stuff is coming out. And they're pushing for us to attention and pain to be in a certain area by physically harming others. And if we stand strong and we connect in that peace for a moment, and then, like you said, right, our intention is ultimately sending love. Now imagine in this large group of us connecting heart light to heart light, and it runs through, right, wherever two or more gather. And then we have our guides and our angels, and wow, let them send it 1,000-fold or more, right? And then we use the power of our true mind, our heart mind, and visualize them being rescued, people coming through, seeing how God's source is playing all of this out, how they themselves on a soul level volunteered. But this is the turning point. See the love, see the healing, the miracles, right? You can look at it as if nothing's a miracle, or you can look at things as if everything's a miracle. And in that moment, we are now intending that these people, our brothers and sisters, the extensions of who we are, our humanity, right, our big family, they receive those miracles.
Yeah.
And because we called it and we called it together, it is so.
Yeah.
It is done.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
And feel that. Do you feel the vibration? Do you feel the energy flowing through the body? And you could do that in any moment. And just circling quickly back also, like at some point, because we're all awakening and coming into who we truly are, and those things that keep you up at night that we all have, in those moments when you're ready, when it comes in, when it keeps replaying because it wants your attention, give it attention for a moment. Okay, I'm not gonna, like, hand it over when you need to, when you know it's right, you'll know. Right? And then other moments, it's like, okay, come here. I love you. I'm going to love you right now. I'm going to look at this and,
beautiful.
Right? And transmute it with your own love, because there's nothing more powerful than that energy.
That's right.
And you're going to,
wow.
And quickly, you're just to finish that point, because you're going to find yourself in that soup, I call it, an energy. Like I'm in it right now too. And I really need it also to come by Bears and be like, whoa, let's talk a few minutes, right? So that's entrainment. So you might have it in your family, at work, whatever you're going through. But you as a light worker volunteered to go through this drama, whatever it is, right? Or loneliness or whatever. Hey, we're paradigm busters now. This is what we're doing. You asked how to. Bear started it. Here we go, right? We're busting paradigms left and right. And so those soups are here. You swimming in that soup. It's challenging you, right? Right? God didn't give me anything stronger than I can handle. Right? So take that deep breath and be God. Be you. Right? Should I shut up?
No.
I could go on for another hour.
I know that.
But you know what I mean? It's like, we're in the ascension. Take charge. And it's just a breath away. It's just slipping into the love that you are, into the peace, and
well said. And Billy pays me big bucks to be the timekeeper.
Oh yeah.
You know,
No, a time of which there is none. That is
no,
so. The people who know me are like, yeah, right.
but because I know how YouTube videos are. I mean, I'm guilty of that myself. I'll look at a video on the, I have YouTube Premium, which by the way, I really like. But it'll show how long it is. And I'm thinking, oh, do I have the time to listen to this? So I try and respect your time. We both do. And so 20 minutes is about it. That's
All
the
right.
max. So, well,
All
not that
right.
we're done. We'll come back again. But we truly, from the bottom of our hearts, we really hope that this, by listening, uh, helps you. Maybe you sort out some of the things that are going on in your own life. And Bill and I truly enjoy doing this. We don't claim to have all the answers. We certainly don't. But we do share our love when we do this. We are sharing our love with all of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that, we hope you have a wonderful day. Don't worry, things are going to get exciting. I can see it happening.
Yeah, if you're in your worry, you're in your head.
Yeah,
Take it back here.
I know. You know, I was watching, and then I'm going to cut it. Stop. I was watching a video of it was some new roller coaster, and oh my God, I mean, it was exciting. The ups and the downs and all that, and I'm thinking, there's a good parallel to what's going on in the world. It is a lot of ups and downs. So
Yeah, that's okay.
yeah, it is okay, and we chose all this.
Yeah, how boring would it be, right?
I know. So anyhow, okay. With that, we
All
hope you
right.
have a lovely day,
Yes.
and we hope to see you soon
Yes.
in the future. And if you have any comments, and if you like it, I guess I don't know. I guess with YouTube it helps. Click the like button.
Yeah, you know how it works.
You know how it works.
Yes.
So anyway,
And yeah, so future of which is all now. So have a
That's right.
wonderful now
we
moment.
love you.
Love you.
Okay. Bye bye.